I see. Yes. I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, your friend Salark Malark a favor or two. Took good care of old Eganarf back in the days before I fell ill in with old Rowena, he did. Did he know the he did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did. But I suppose he always felt the adventurous life calling him. But here I go blabbing on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and the great Eganolf will have your gear looking good as new. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you. But from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malark my regards, will ya? My only question now is if I'm wearing that helm, will it be visible? Just, bunny ears. Bunny ears are not known to be so friendly with helms or hats. Have you had the uniforms and helms prepared? Yep. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Agenov never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even Lencitus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreigners. Foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscript forces are sent to subject faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been assistance of your cause. Hmm? Why would I? A wealthy merchant wish to help you? I do not know where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased that I hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitek armor. Now, from what I've seen, Custom Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of his patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's Toll. So, hoping to coax Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. It ain't far from the truth, now that I come to think of it. Any road, we'll just start seeing more patrols than we have up to now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols, dressed up in your shining tin suits, and alert them to an enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them near Revenant's Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use a smoke signal here. Filch fresh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with your Reaper. Simple as that. If I am mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now. So run along, eh? And don't forget to salute. Okay, so we need to do a little reconnaissance. But did I get the suit? I don't think I did. Nope. What if... Wait. What if I dress a little differently? Just to help the story along. Wait, they're nearby. Okay, so that's them. Damn, can't do it here. Well, I guess we'll just be dressed like our Halloween costume. One of them, informers, I take it. Do you have any idea what will happen if you're seen with us? The insurgents will have your head. Oh, well. One of our covert operatives, I take it. In or out of uniform, it would do you well to remember your courtesies. Alright, gotta salute. Imperial salute. One of our covert operatives, are you? Carry on, soldiers. Insurgents gathering in the east, you say? Judging by your description, they are well beyond the perimeter. But I will not have it said that I was remiss. You, return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Okay, so at least that was good enough. We'll let them know that they're coming. And use the smoke signal. I'm assuming we want to do the smoke signal somewhere high. Where it can be seen easier. Yep. Alright, so let's change back. And use that smoke signal. I hope you don't mind my joining. Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it'd be best to be on hand. There she is. I'm assuming it's the Reaper? This is the place, but where's the enemy? Sir, over there! Send in the Reaper! Let us make an example of these insurgents. Wait, can I use? Yes, I can. I would have loved to have this a long time ago. Hostiles detected. Engaging! Ah, that did the trick. What did the trick? Oh, he did something to the Reaper. At last, our very own suit of Magitek armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak. It didn't seem rather worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course. But looking past that, I'd say she's structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Uh-huh. But aren't those things protected by an thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casting doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not 1 week of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, cart chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out our repairs. Look for us there, Yue. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's limping. Alright, to Revenant's Toll. In the wake of calamity, oh, same. Okay, we won't talk to you then. The Magitek armor? Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in and join them. Hey guys, I'm here. What do you think, Yue? She's a beauty, isn't she? Ever seen an ironworks engineer at work? Well, you're in it for a treat then. Stand back and enjoy the show. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry, though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glowing Nortime menorah. Give those two something to mend, and they'll think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Now, what's a privy? I'm assuming the bathroom? The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the machina and servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitek core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mortona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details to you. As I believe the chief has already informed you, the Magitek core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the dunderhead maintenance engineers of Captain Century had remembered to replace their cores, we would be risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution: to substitute the Magitek core with the Mammoth Heart. In case you did not know, a Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just have to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate Mammoth Heart with the Goldsmith's Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of, mm, hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. I'm pretty sure that's a lot of money that you're asking me to put down on that bill. Okay, to the goldsmith's guild it is then. Hello there. Come to collect the mammoth heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland's Ironworks. I have taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have, a heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphinaud's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant would be coming to collect it. Tender in years, though he may be, Master Alphinaud has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here's the mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. My master? Alphinaud? I mean, as much as I appreciate not having to pay. Okay, back to Mordona. Okay. Time to turn on this heart. Want to go in? It hardly needs saying, but try not to be seen. Hey, Wedge, I got it. Do you have a mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah! Thank you so much. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Actually, it didn't. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphinaud. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magitek armor, engage! Or not. She just needs a loving tap, I'll wager. Loving? Well, she's definitely running. Yes! She's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Yue, would you care to do the honors? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. This is Ironworks' first major project since my return. I mean, to see that it's a success. I've overseen 100 such tests, but they still play hells with my nerves. And that's without the chief watching. Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder. As far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back down here and we'll start again. Alright, up we go. So to the top of the crystals, he says. There we go. No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down, and then sprint north as quick as you can. I wonder, does she fly? Nope, sure doesn't. Way to the north. Okay. Hey, did I not? Nope. Apparently I can't follow instructions that well right now. Leg joints are absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back, Yue. Alright, now we go back. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitek core only serves to only conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as well as feelings. Maybe she just didn't feel like a part of the team. In which case, we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Okay, welcome it is. Welcome to the team. Oh, I guess we're all welcoming it. Let's see what's up with you. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed my thumb to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyways? Bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is important as this warrants silliness. Without it, the pilot would require to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using the mammoth heart in place of a worn Magitek core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off? Imperials! They've come for the armor! Damn it! They have us cornered! There's the Reaper! Taken by the traitor Garland? And is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks! Call for reinforcements! Well, I guess we'll have to try to jam the signal. The hells you will! Get him, Sid! We've located the stolen Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond! Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Hi, OD. Welcome home. Bloody hells. Yue, protect the armor at all costs. You got it, Chief. Alright, let's see if we can't get these taken care of. Nope, not you. Come here. We cannot suffer the enemy to use our weapons against us. You're not undoing our hard work. Talum said. Okay, we got that one taken care of. And then this one. Oh, no, not you. Wait, are you both attacking it? Nope, 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 come back. They're on their own. We can take them. Oh, I'm trying. What? Keep them waiting for Maggie. Got one down. Well, one left anyways. There we go. Is that all of them? Nice. Yay! Oh, she stirs. Chief, look! She moved! Ah, now she deigns to grace us with her presence. It took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Ketchum Sentry and rescue our comrades. There, the finishing touch. Okay, so we put the emblem on there.